Hey, what's good, you low SES HDB dwelling commoner? Oh, you take the public bus to work every day? Ew, pathetic. Don't even breathe the same air as me right now. I might get contaminated by your poverty breath. Because that's what I've learned recently on the lamest social media app in town, LinkedIn, where a woman by the name of Set1 Core has shared the most brain-dead, small-minded, cringe-inducing hot take I've ever seen in a while. It's very hard for me to live in Singapore because the government allows HDB people to take jobs in private residential areas. Oh, whoa. Fuck me. Spicy hot take coming in piping hot. You know this is gonna be a juicy post just from that first sentence. And the fact that she uses the term HDB people already says a lot about her mental attitude towards it. Which means they don't just visit, they remain for about 6 to 8 hours a day. And that's a lot. Fuck me. These HDB parasites are now encroaching upon my gated community. No, blasphemy. I mean, what kind of dystopian hellscape world are we living in right now? And I have to rub shoulders with them for 6 hours a day? Oh lord, what has the world become? You mean Singapore doesn't segregate its population into zones and classes? How will I know if I'm ever talking to a peasant HDB dweller or not? So it is necessary to limit contact with them lest I lose #unique identity, as most of them have. But they did it by choice, most of them. Limiting contact with people who stay in HDBs. I mean, she does know that 80% of our population stays in HDBs, right? And proudly so, because Singapore has built its foundation on this very fact of affordable housing by the government for the people. If you're afraid of losing your unique identity for mixing with the rest of us plebeian Singaporeans, then why the fuck are you even here? HDBs and the people living in them are what makes Singapore, Singapore. It's at the very heart and soul of Singaporean culture. I mean, if coming into contact with HDB people makes it so hard for you to live in Singapore as you've stated, then good fucking riddance. We don't want you here, honey. You know guys, sometimes when I'm browsing the internet, I feel the need to protect myself from brain rot content like this online. Wait, protection? Online? Hey, I know just the service for this. Guys, it's always good to stay protected in bed and on the internet. That's why I'm using Atlas VPN. And right now they are having a big discount, which means you can get 3 years of Atlas VPN at just $1.83 per month, plus 3 extra months by clicking the link in the description. And they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee if you ever change your mind, like your flaky date. Once you get connected to Atlas's server, your device gets a whole new IP and a DNS address. In simple terms, this means that your data is encrypted and your virtual location is hidden, which also means you can access content and sites that are blocked in your country, because you can connect to one of Atlas's 750 plus servers across the globe. I mean, you know, if you're in Singapore, you know the kind of sites that are blocked. With Atlas VPN, you are now able to bypass that. Wink wink. I also love how easy and intuitive the user interface is, and it's super easy to get connected to one of Atlas's server with a click of a button. One cool feature I find unique is the data breach monitor, where all you have to do is key in your email, and it will search the internet to find if your email has been compromised or breached. You know when people say that your email might get hacked and all your nudes are gonna get leaked? Well, now you can check that and change your passwords if needed. So go to the link in the description to get Atlas VPN and make use of their huge discount today, where you can get 3 years of Atlas VPN for only $1.83 per month with 3 extra months and a 30-day money-back guarantee. It is time to accept, for the large part, HDB people and private residence people are very different because of our outlook on community building. Private residents, we build according to values and mindset. We ignore race, language, and religion, and prioritize mental acuity and emotional stability. We don't wait to live life, we live now. We show our values and our humanity in how we work, play, and hire. So she then goes on to pontificate the supposed difference between people who stay in private housing versus HDBs, albeit with extremely flawed and senseless logic. Not a single thing said in this paragraph is backed by facts or stats or anything. It's simply a classist opinion and her trying to rationalize her internal elitist attitude by peppering in useless buzzwords and generic blanket statements that don't really make sense and have zero substance. I mean, you can go back and view that paragraph on your own. Tell me if it makes sense and if it's based on any facts. We show our values and our humanity in how we work, play, and hire. Oh yeah, sure man, you definitely showed your values values in this post as an insufferable elitist asshole. In HDB, it is simply about networks and rules that the government can give them, and they sit and wait for those, and until then, they group according to age, race, and marital status. It tells us nothing of their values nor their humanity. They are about money, not values. Again, more buzzwords and highly disrespectful blanket statements without much substance. It is not certain what kind of housing she lives in. She doesn't really mention it, but if I had to guess, I'd say she's living under a rock. It blows my mind how ignorant and oblivious this woman is. I feel like I'm listening to my racist grandmother rant. Also, the fact that she thinks it's okay to pontificate her extremely classist view on this topic is fucking astounding. She actually thinks it's okay to post this on LinkedIn, a platform built for professionals, where your education and past work experience are all up on display. You know, I have a feeling this is a result of someone viewing too many of these LinkedIn influencer pages, where having an unconventional opinion or a hot take peppered with pseudo-intellectual buzzwords will score you internet points. LinkedIn has become the city center for main character syndrome, where anything and everything you experience can and will be a learning lesson for you to lecture to your audience, while at the same time giving yourself a cookie for your controversial take. Miss Kaur then ends this post with the line of the century by stating, "Happiness is not about humanity. Humanity is about humanity." That is by far the most profound thing I've ever heard in my decades of living. In fact, it is so profound that I'm not even sure if my peasant HDB dwelling brain can even comprehend it. Happiness is not humanity. Humanity is humanity. Cup is not iPhone. iPhone is iPhone. I'm gonna end this video with a paragraph by Nadine, someone who replied Miss Kaur's post. And I get it, sometimes elitist attitudes are inexplicably ingrained. But here's the thing, most of us are trying to move past them. We try to treat each other well, we disavow these tendencies, and we don't bully each other. Miss Kaur is excitedly trying to go in the other direction. And I 100% agree. The last I heard, Miss Kaur has since deleted her LinkedIn account. Good fucking riddance. And I say that she should also delete her residency here in Singapore. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this insane LinkedIn post, and thanks for watching. Bye.